to be honest, I don't even really know, like, what it is I want to talk about. There's this verse I gotta find. Psalms 142:6 says, you know how much time I have, and it's not even like about like the time. It's just like I don't know where to start. I do know where to start. I just am I'm yapping. But man, God, bro, like literally that's where I want to start. God, you have just been like killing it recently. I don't know if that's a good thing to say like in the same sense, but like God, you've been spitting literally in my life especially, and I just feel like I've seen a lot of people also feel your presence, and it's insane. Like I see it in myself and I see it in other people, and it's like it's truly amazing. I don't like honestly I don't even know where I want to go like with this video. Like I can make 5 videos, to be honest. Like you've just really been spitting, really been like you've just been greening everything, and it's just
bro, we going to Big Bear. That's gonna be fun. We're just gonna be chilling. I want to get better at just like bringing the camera out and like not even caring that the camera there, you know? Just like talking, just to talk. Like that's how streamers is, bro. They just like being authentically themselves, you know what I'm saying?
Because they don't look at the camera. They just look at the chat.
Yeah, exactly.
They look
so
at
it's
the camera
like
once in a while.
Yeah. But it's like, bro, we finna do this. You know, we finna do this. But like, I just want to let y'all know.
It's all good. We Gucci.
Alright, bro. So we had the camera, we had the lens, and then we lost the lens, bro. Like, literally, I had the 16 point, but it was just the wrong size. Like that's the only thing. Like it didn't fit to my camera, and there's no adapter that like actually like works for it. So it would just be a waste of money if I took it, and it'd be honestly more money. It'd probably be like $500 to see. Am I good?
You good?
It would probably be like $500 just to like get that thing even connected to my camera. So low key, like God, I mean, bro, it was crazy because I went in there, I seen it. He stayed there the whole time, right? And he was still there, bro. Dude was mad chill. Shout out to you. What's his name? Sir R? Something, I don't know. Shout out to bro. You cool. If you ever see this video, like, bro, you mad cool, you hear me? But, nah, bro. So now we gotta find a different lens. But, hey, it's all good. You hear me? We still got the regular camera. We just gotta figure some things out. I mean, we still look good with the camera and everything. So, what's your opinions, thoughts, answers? Speak, nigga! Nah, my fault.
On what?
I'm tired of living every single day, like literally like thinking too much, or like I think a lot, to be honest. Like, bro, I could think of literally answer for anything. I could literally think of like how to, you feel me, like get out of anything. I can think about how to get into any situation. Or you give me an answer, or give me a sentence, like, you know, feel me, like nobody says something, I'll think of something to say, even if it's not funny, even if it's not serious, like I'll think of something to say because my brain's always thinking. Like sometimes I'll be in a conversation, I'm not even like, no disrespect, thinking about what they're saying because I'm worried, thinking about like other things. And it's like sometimes like it's a good thing, you know, I appreciate the way my brain works. But at other times I'm just like, bro, like when are you just gonna like give it to God? Cause I know how. I know that's what you want me to do. But like when am I actually gonna start doing it? That's like my big thing. Like I know it, you know, I have more discernment because of the word. I have more word inside of me now. But it's like, when am I actually gonna really implicate that into my life? You know, when am I gonna give you my words?
The job I just got, I could transfer jobs. And they have like workspaces in New York. So I was like, dang, I'm gonna check out Atlanta, but like, you know, I could also go to New York.
Right.
But only like.
When did you start this new job?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you already had a vacation or what? You just off this week?
I'm just off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty cool. I only work 4 days a week.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I'm a minute. I need to stop seeing that. I feel like it's bringing me bad luck. Frick you, Italy chopper. I can't even do with you no more. I can't even do with you no more. No more.
A righteous man will fall 7 times, but I'm gonna get back up, to be honest. And like, I know you gonna get back up too. I'm at this point where like, when am I gonna just start like implicating that, you know? When am I going to truly like realize like it's not about what I do. It's not about like the actions I do or like anything like that. It's really just about like where my heart is with God, and that's what's gonna change my actions. He's spitting. Okay, so I was talking to this one dude the other day, and he was like telling me about his story and like how he's Christian, like what he been through too, and like real hard woman. He told me this saying. He got it tattooed on his arm actually, and it ties everything together, to be honest. But it says life is a gift and death is a promise, and that's how we really truly have to look at our life. You know, like we are gifted every single day, and we are blessed by God every single day that we get to live. You know, like not, and that the people around us and the people that we meet are living on that day, because we aren't promised life. It's a gift, you know, but what we are promised is death.
These, nah. Bro, low-key's for a car ride. Like, I'm not trying to get no, like, I'll get like sour stuff. Like, that's low-key it. Yeah, things don't go the right way every time, but get what? It went the right way. Let's go! I'm lying to it. That looks crazy.
I don't know if it's true.
We are not promised tomorrow, and that's what I stand for. You know, like, you have to live every single day, and I don't know how some of y'all feel about that, but you have to live every single day not expecting tomorrow. You are not promised tomorrow. God don't promise you that, you know? God knows when your last day is, but you don't. I could be saying my final words right now to y'all, and this could be the only thing that I may stand for. And I'm happy with that, to be honest. That's why I say never expect tomorrow. That's why I stand for NXT, because why are we living each day worrying about how we are perceived, about what we are wearing, about what people are or are not in our lives, what relationship we are in, who is going to be the love of our life? Why are we worried about all of these small, mindless distractions that really get us to turn away from our faith and not soak the presence of God up? You know, like, when are we gonna realize, like, bro, every day that we live, we should be dedicating not just a part, not just an hour, not just a minute, but the whole day to God. And I know for me, at least, and maybe for some of y'all too, when I first heard that, I was all like, so I just have to like, what, sit at home and just like think with God all day? Hey, if that's you, do you. You hear me? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. What God wants you to do is be with Him, is rely on Him, is to cry out to Him. There's a verse out there, and like, I'm gonna just kind of like summarize it. It's gonna be like right here or something. I don't know. It's gonna be right there. And it says, cry out to the Lord in all things, and give Him all your complaints, or something like that. And it's just like, that verse really stuck with me, because we need to realize that we need to cry out to God. We need to give Him our complaints, because within giving Him our complaints, within giving Him big prayers, even prayers that you are like, God's not gonna hear that one. He hears them all. You know, He's gonna take care of them all. And like, He might not give you what you want. He might not give you that person. He might not give you, you know, $1 million. You pray for $1 million, but like, He's gonna give you what you need, what he knows you need, what is actually beneficial for your spirit, not your physical body. You know, we are temples that need to grow to be able to hold the spirit within us and protect the spirit within us. You know, we aren't just physical bodies that exist for no reason. You know, there's something within us that we have to protect, and it's honestly just our faith.
One way is thank you. One way is them going up to them aggressively.
You gotta speak
up. One way is them going
Thank
up
you
to
so
them
much. Thank you for
aggressively.
remembering that too. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Like them going up and saying, like, what's up, side? I mean, if you say that, but I mean, more like men go up to women sometimes and automatically just like touch them, like especially like to say what's up to them sometimes. Like I say, that's just not a way to roll up on a woman.
What? Like going
Like
up to
you
like
roll
straight
up to a woman and you just touch them right away before you riz them or
touch
flirt
them?
with them. Yeah.
How you saying?
Like, you know, touch her ass or touch her hips, you know, not parts that they ain't supposed to be. Like when you're going up to a woman to do yourself, like, cause I know some like TikToks I watch, they do like the whole like they go behind them and rub their stuff.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But also,
Yeah, nah, it was nice, man. I know, yeah, the snow. We never got to build no snowman. That's one thing. But man, I hope the audio right now is actually like at least a little bit decent. But yeah, man, we gonna see y'all. You hear me? Yeah. What's going on, YouTube? Bro, we back home. Big Red trip was actually pretty good. Man, low-key, it's been a day already. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's Monday. I got back yesterday. CJ and I got back yesterday, bro. We was just like chilling, you know, we wasn't doing anything crazy. Bro, Sunday, got home, probably like 10. I had work on Monday. So y'all just missed like kind of Sunday and Monday for real. Like we didn't, I think we got like one recording on Sunday, but Monday, yeah, you ain't getting none. But like this is Tuesday. But the reason why we're recording today is because we're doing like a little like, you know, talking head video. But the most important thing is, bro.
Like, if you seek Jesus, bro, if you seek God, he gonna give you the right person. It might not be the person that you want, but he gonna give you the right person. If you seek God, he might not give you $1 million, but he's giving you some money to at least live life. There's some people out there that don't have money to live. You know, like, that's not what this video is about. But it's like, I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't know, I'm moving around a lot. I might be going off topic, to be honest with you, but like, and like, that's one thing too, to be honest, like, that's been on my mind a lot, is that like, I've been nervous, and like, that's why like, I have been gone for a while, because I posted my first YouTube video, and the temptation, the sin, the trials, the tribulation, like, really struck, you know? And like, I realize it now, is that like, it's the enemy trying to hinder me from doing what I think God is calling me to do, and I feel God is calling me to do, you know? And like, I'm grateful for the moment now. I mean, God says to rejoice when we face trials and tribulations, and I am, because now I have so much more discernment, so much more wisdom. Glory to God, because now I'm in this moment where I learned all of what I learned throughout February, and now I'm here. You know, I took that break and I took my time and really dove into my presence and my relationship with God, and now I've grown at a phenomenal rate, you know, glory to God. But I've just like, I was nervous to get on the camera, to be honest. Like I was going through like low-key like a little bit of personality issues, like being on the camera, like it felt like weird. And I don't know if y'all have heard of this thing my friend put me on. It's called imposter syndrome. He actually did a video on it, and it's just like where you start doubting your skill when it like kind of is given to you, or you just think like, oh, the reason that you are in situations where you are in is because of luck, not because of your skill, you know? And it's like, that's kind of what I was going through. But at the end of the day, the skills that I have are given to me by God, and I have to use them and figure out ways to like amplify them skills through Christ, and through like just through ways of learning to be able to glorify him even more. And so I kind of was like going through that. And so that's why today, like, this video is like a little bit different, because this is what I feel like God wants me to do, not what I feel like I need to do for y'all.
And like the quality's crazy. This ain't sick. A brand new camera.
You got an Instagram, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, you
Shoot
wanna?
it, bro. I'll follow you on the shop.
So all my like content, like,
God, we sold that shit. I had a nice lens. I would have probably traded for the PlayStation, but forgot we sold it a few days ago.
for real.
Yeah.
So this is me right here. I also got my YouTube is the same as that. But yeah, so what it stands for, NXT. Well, I mean Chop is me. Everybody call me Chop ever since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
But NXT, that stands for never expect tomorrow. You know, and like in the Bible it say like worry about just one day at a time, or not even to worry, but like give it to God. Don't worry about the next day, because we not promised tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, like we gotta live life at the moment, opportunity that we given now. So it's like that applies with this too. Like this could be gone by tomorrow, or I could be. Might as well get it today and like do some I love. You know. But I appreciate it. Thank you. It's tough. Yeah, but if y'all want to check that out, what's your name, man?
Sam.
Sam. Nice meeting you. It was
Eric.
Eric.
Yeah,
All right, I'm
nice
gonna
to
see
meet
y'all.
you,
All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate it so much. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a blessed day too. All right.
You too, bro.
Heck yeah, bro. I was about to say hell. You hear me? But nope. We don't praise that. We praise this. Look at that, bro. We got a whole new camera. Oh my goodness. I don't think it got no SD card in it. But like, who cares? This thing's lit. I'm gonna show y'all. Like the face or anything, but like it still look like pretty good, you know? As far as like B-roll, like I don't even need to like get down there. I can just get you. Yeah. It's not terrible. Bro, low-key, like, I hate heights.
Yo, low-key, this angle is crazy. Because if you're centered, you're getting kind of more of the street. But if you stay on the right side, you get more of the landscape. And more of the sky. This looks like that one scene from Spider-Man. Where he's looking at the mural. That's literally what this scene looks like. Yeah, I think no one. Yeah. That's what it looks like.
But I was watching a YouTube video and put me on this verse. Psalm 73, 21 through 24. Then I realized my heart was bitter and I was all torn up inside. I was so foolish and ignorant. I must have seemed like a senseless animal to you, yet I still belong to you. You hold my right hand, you guide me with your counsel, leading me to a glorious destiny. That literally hit my heart so deep. I was in this moment like a week ago where I was like in this stagnant just position of like, I kind of want to isolate and just get away, because I'm in this place and I go to church with all these people, you know, and like recently, like, oh, God's just been helping me just like be myself with them, not like try to be like them, you feel me? But sometimes I'll go to the church and I feel just uncomfortable, you know, and like I'm crying out to God, why? Why do I feel so uncomfortable with all of these people? God's people, why do I feel so uncomfortable with your children? I don't understand it, Lord, like help me. And it's because I was trying to be like them. You feel me? Like I was trying to not be myself, and like then it made me run, and it was the enemy. Honestly, it was the enemy convincing me that who I am is not enough.
Alright, so it's so cool. Going back into it and like we compare it, see how warm it is. Cause we don't want to be like too warm, you know, cause like things
It doesn't match.
yeah, it don't matter. So you could like change. We could change that in post with the sun. Alright, let's see.
It was a highlight of the service today.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
The bar that stuck out, bro.
I kind of missed service today. Yeah. Like, I went to the service. But my friend, he was kind of like going through today, I'm not gonna lie. Like, and so, it was kind of like what I was telling you about, like, earlier. He was just, like, struggling, like, in his mind. And so I was just, like, kind of...
Bryce Crawford spitting when he said this. Knows us by our name because of our sin, and God knows us by our sin because of our name. The enemy will call you by your sin. He knows how to. He knows how to really get you, you know? But if we rely on God, if we like give it all to him, like we just gonna be protected by that, you know? And we have to realize and do self-reflection because our hearts are sometimes in a bitter area, you know? But in finishing that verse, it says, my health may fail and my spirit may grow weak, but God remains the strength of my heart. He is mine forever. God is always within our hearts. God is always helping us and providing for us and really protecting us because he loves us and he cares for us, and he will always be at the door waiting for us to open it. And if you open that door, he gonna come in, you feel me? Like, open it and then he gonna come in, you know?
I feel like there is a disconnect, but it's like nerve-wracking. You know what I'm talking about? I'm pulling up to YA next time.
Oh.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna see what they do.
I'm bringing a do-rag, bro.
I bet, do it. Not like genuine, like you said. Look, I got it.
Bro, me and Kaden brought Tim's.
For real?
We brought Tim's. I wore Tim's.
Yeah.
We wore Tim's to Margot Day. Bro.
I don't know. Honestly, I really don't even know what like this video is about. At the end of the day, to be honest, like I'm low-key just like yapping. It's like literally just like a yap session. It's kind of just like be yourself with God, you know, like surround yourself with good people too. And like that's where I was going with, like I was in this stagnant moment of like where I almost isolated myself, and I'm so thankful that I didn't, because if I did, bro, it's definitely way past than 10 minutes right now. If I did, I would have been so much weaker in this time, you know, especially after falling into sin. I would have been, ooh, man, I would have been gone, you hear me? Like, I really would have been gone. And I just encourage y'all, like, to know, really, like, surround yourself with Christian community, surround yourself with Christ-like people who are chasing after the Spirit. Like, you got to. Like, that's something that, like, I really urge y'all to do. And I don't even know, like, where I'm at. I'm gonna say a few more things, to be honest, but, like, this is kind of going not where, I don't know. I do like it. I do like it. Yeah, God, you are so good. Yeah, man. Are we going off topic? Are we good? Are y'all like, I don't know. Let me know if y'all locking in with like what I'm saying. You hear me? If you ain't, feel me? Like, I would love to know y'all thoughts and opinions. If I'm literally just yapping to y'all, like, bro, what are you even saying right now? What are you giving that, bro? Don't even ask me. You feel me? Because to be honest with you, I was on the way here, and last night was just like low-key a rough night. This morning, low-key a rough morning, and then the day got better and better and better, and then like I had like a shoot. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I don't even know how I feel. You feel me? And then I got back up and I was just like getting. I got some advice, and that's what I have to put y'all on too. But I got some advice, and like now I'm here in this moment, and I hope, yeah. And I was just like really discouraged to make this video, you know, because it's not only the second video that I'm posting, but also like it's the first one I've been made in a while, you know, and like I just feel like the enemy is really trying to like make sure he's doing everything that he can to make sure that I don't get no videos out there, you know. Like I made one edit, and like, you feel me? Like I know the enemy is working to like make sure that I'm not on the path of righteousness, and like sometimes you're gonna fall, yo. Like I fall, I just fell, you know. But like I'm running after Christ's heart after, you know. And if I isolated myself, I wouldn't be doing that. I just like, I'm thankful for the Lord. Truly, I am thankful. One other thing too was some Baby, I used to know. Sorry. Somebody told me somebody told me this amazing thing. This was literally like yesterday. And she told me this, like the most beautiful thing that I've ever heard in my life, to be honest, besides the Lord. But she said, I'd rather know a lot about, I'm gonna say it again. I'd rather know a lot about a little. I messed it up. She said, I'd rather know a little about a lot than a lot about a little. Hey, Tom, like she was hit when she said that. Like, I would rather know a little about a lot of things than a lot about a few things. And that's saying, like, would you rather have 3 things that you could tell somebody everything about? You feel me? Or would you rather have multiple different things in your life that you could tell somebody about, but not a lot? You feel me? At least you know some of it. And that's like, that was just beautiful to me. You know, I'd rather know a little about a lot of things and experience life than not experience life and only know what I'm comfortable in. God will always meet you at your point of honesty and your point of need for him. That's something that my pastor said 2 days ago. Spitting again, you feel me? Like, God is always gonna meet you where you at. We just have to like really humble ourselves and ask for him. I am cold and it's brick. And I'd be lying to you if I say that this is fake tough, because it's not. I want to go home. Like, I don't know, like, why am I even talking to y'all outside? I could have done this in my room, to be honest. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I'll see y'all next time.